Tiff on Tour. This is Tiff, and this video is going to be all-time low related by the title because we are seeing all-time low this week, and I really wanted to do a video on their underrated songs. And when me and Megan were talking about this video, I was like, oh, I can easily pick 10 songs. She's like, okay, well, since you can easily do it, why don't you just do the video? And I was like, okay. So I made this list last night, and this was honestly the easiest list I've ever made. Like, I just sat down and I was like, oh, well, this one, and like at least 8 of these 10 songs were super easy for me to pick because they don't pay attention to a lot of their songs. So a lot of my favorite all-time low songs happen to be like bonus tracks, and like I don't know why they don't pay attention to bonus tracks. They're like, but some people don't have these songs, so we don't play them. And it's like, well, it's called the internet. They obviously everybody obviously has all of these songs, and if they don't know these songs, then they can look it up. Like, it's not that hard. Like, play these songs, like, whatever. But I'm gonna get started. These are in no particular order. They're more just in order of what came to my head first. So I'm gonna start. My number 1 underrated all-time low song is Poison, or The Poison. This is from the Nothing Personal album. It is a bonus track. It is so good. I was always stuck on this song ever since Nothing Personal came out, and it's always been one of my favorites, and I've always hated that like no one really talks about this song, and honestly I think it's one of my favorite songs by them. All of these songs are literally my favorite songs by them, and they just don't perform them, and it upsets me. My number 2 underrated all-time low song is Your Bed. I think people would argue with me that this is probably not a good song, but I love this song. It is from the Future Hearts Deluxe Edition. I'm not sure if, I think it was on the Deluxe Edition that like came with like the pre-order, not like the Deluxe Edition from Best Buy, I think. I have loved this song since I first heard it. I literally don't hear anybody talking about this song. Like, am I like listening to the wrong song that people all don't like this song, or does somebody else like this song but me? Because like I freak out over this song and people are just like, okay. Number 3 underrated all-time low song is Toxic Valentine. So this is from the Jennifer's Body soundtrack. This song is the only reason I saw Jennifer's Body, because I wanted to hear an all-time low song in a movie. So I bought this movie, I think for really cheap when it came out, and the song wasn't on until the end credits, but it ended up being one of my favorite movies ever. Like, it's so stupid, but it's like stupidly good, and I used to watch it all the time. Like, me and my one friend would watch it at least once a week. Like, it was a good horror movie. Like, I was in this really big horror stage, and I would watch them all the time, and it was honestly one of my favorites, and not just because all-time low was in it, but I think that soundtrack in general I think was really good. There was like a band that was put together in that movie, and they had a really good song that I was obsessed with. And I think, did Panic at the Disco have a song on there too? I'm not sure. Number 4 is Painting Flowers. I think arguably this is one of their best songs they've ever put out. I know a lot of people talk about it, so it's not underrated in the fandom, I guess. It just, they don't play it, so they neglect it because it was on a movie soundtrack. It was on the Almost Alice soundtrack, which is the real life Alice in Wonderland. That soundtrack was so good. Like, I think I was in high school when that came out, and I listened to it all the time. Like, it was the only thing I listened to. I just randomly picked it up, I think, at the library once, and it was so good. I don't listen to it as much anymore. I probably should listen to it again. There's so many hits on there. Now I'm getting to songs that aren't bonus tracks or aren't on a movie soundtrack. So first up is Shameless. This is hands down my favorite all-time low song. Don't ask me why, I do not know. I've just always been hooked on this song since I became a fan. It was like one of the first songs I became hooked on, and I just love it. I've heard it live once. It was at the Brock show to the End of the World tour in like 2012 when the world was supposed to end. So maybe that's why they finally performed it, but I have not heard it since. I don't think I've ever heard it performed live before. I will probably never hear it again, but I love that song. I don't know why it is one of my favorites. I cannot figure out why I love it so much. Does anybody else love this song too? Like, number 6 is Dancing with the Wolf. I think they actually performed this on one of the Future Hearts tours. I'm not sure. But I don't hear many people talking about this song. I know all my favorite songs of theirs they don't perform live. I know I've heard it once. I'm pretty sure I've heard it once. And I loved it. And it's one of my favorites. It's not like super underrated. I just don't think it gets as much love as like it should. You know what I mean? Number 7 is Canals. It's from the Don't Panic It's Longer Now, I think. It's one of the tracks on the It's Longer Now part. I've always loved this song. I think the It's Longer Now Don't Panic version made me like the Don't Panic album. Like, I liked the Don't Panic album, but the It's Longer version made me like it more. You know, like, does that make sense? I don't know. But Canals was always one of my favorites. I don't know why. Like, I hate saying it's one of my favorite songs, but I don't know why. But I really don't know why I have favorite songs. I think I just really like the way they sing it. But I'm not sure. But I don't think I've ever heard this song live. If you know off the top of your head if it was performed live, let me know, and then I can think if I heard it live. I can't decide if I heard it live or not. I'm pretty sure I have. Number 8 is Outlines, which is also from Don't Panic. This was always my favorite song when the album Don't Panic came out. Again, I don't know why. I don't think they've ever performed it live, and I don't see a lot of people talk about it. And it really upsets me because it's my favorite. Like, I know everybody has different favorite songs, but like, I wish people would have some of my favorite songs so then people would talk about them, but whatever. Number 9 is A Daydream Away. I don't really ever see them perform this. This is from the Dirty Work record. When the Dirty Work record first came out, I was not into it. Like, it took me a while. Like, I think now that I'm older, I appreciate it more. When it first came out, I was in high school, and it came out right after the Nothing Personal album, which was hands down my favorite album by them, and still is. And I just was disappointed it didn't live up to Nothing Personal. But like, I still liked it. But this was always my favorite song off that album. And I never saw them on the Dirty Work tour, so I don't know if they ever performed it live. But I think they should perform it live like once just for me, because I like it. And then we have number 10. This last one is a new song off of last song, Your Renegade. So it's not underrated. I just think they're gonna neglect the song because I can just tell. It is Dark Side of Your Room. I think it's one of the songs I've been gravitating to. Like, it wasn't my month to give a review on the album, and it's not my favorite all-time low record. Like, I'm gonna say it. It's not my favorite, but I'm growing into it. But Dark Side of Your Room and Drugs and Candy were what I was gravitating to, and I really have a feeling they're gonna neglect Dark Side of Your Room. So I really should stop getting into it because I know I'm never gonna hear it live. I don't hear a lot of people talking about it either, so I don't know if it's not a good song and I just don't hear it. But I don't know. But I really hope they perform it at least once. I know they're not performing it on this tour, so I'm not gonna hear it. They're not performing a lot from Last Song Renegade on this tour, which is a little upsetting because it's the last year at Renegade's tour. But yeah, so that's my top 10 underrated all-time low songs. It probably shouldn't be that easy to make a list of underrated all-time low songs, but I really wish they would stop neglecting these songs, and people in general would stop neglecting these songs. But let us know in the comments what your underrated all-time low songs are, and maybe at some point Megan will make a video of her underrated all-time low songs. But yeah, so we are seeing All Time Low. I'm going to try and put this up before we go. So we're seeing them Wednesday, August 2nd at Baltimore. So hopefully I'll get it up the day before that. So we're really excited, and yeah, so thank you for watching. All of our social media stuff is again in the description like always. If you like videos like this, please hit the subscribe button. We're mainly stuff about music, records, anything really music related, concert vlogs. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week and maybe at the Autumnal concert. Bye.
I'm a realist and an optimist, but I swear to you, I'm not